Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Johnny Moz's Lessons in Confidence, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the weather, as the British tend to do. We like to talk about the weather, as is the stereotype. I like pretty miserable weather. I like the rain, I like cloudy days, I like right now it's cold enough that I need to wear coats. I need to wear two coats. I mean, I've got quite a few layers on. I've got this t-shirt layer and I've got this overshirt layer, and then I've got this denim jacket on, and I've got this jacket on, and then actually I've got the big sort of brownish sort of thing coat as well, but I didn't put that on because this is the exact same color, so it looked a bit weird, so I've taken that off, and I'm not cold, I'm kind of fine, this is all right, this is okay. What I dislike is when it gets so piercingly cold that I feel like it inhibits my own ability to function and get out there and do stuff. So when it gets to proper like minus temperatures, I start to become a bit unhappy. But when I just need some coats, it's okay. When it's raining, I don't really mind. I'm not the sort of person that uses umbrellas. I just get wet. Like, for instance, this is how much I like the rain, right? And I'll explain why I like the rain after. I like the rain so much that one time I had to walk back from somewhere that was about 3-4 miles away, right? And it was raining a lot, and there was a bus route that took me about 80% of that journey, right, that I could have taken. And I kept walking, I just kept walking and kept walking. And I sort of said to myself, if it stops raining, I'll get the bus. And do you know what happened? It stopped raining right around the time I got to where the bus would have dropped me off at. So there was no point getting it at that point. So yeah, I just like the rain, particularly because it's, I don't know, it's quite a liberating sort of thing for me. I just like the fact that, you know, in the Shawshank Redemption at the end, he escapes a prison and it's all rainy, he kind of goes like that. That's how I feel with just any level of rain. Like, even if it's proper tsunami level rain, just storms in general, really heavy rain, hail, stuff like that. The only time I don't like rain is when I'm filming, because the camera can't really handle that. So it impedes me from a practical point of view. But if it's just me walking around without a camera or anything like that, I love the rain. I really, really like it. It's just so, I don't know, calming, particularly say if you're on a bus and you're looking out the window and you see all the people in the rain sort of like scurrying from place to place. Or if you're looking out your window and you just sort of see the droplets come against the window, that's really nice. If you're in a car and you're going along the motorway and you sort of got the windshield, the windscreen wipers kind of going back and forth, and you know, you see out the side, just like the rain coming down. I mean, I don't drive, but I imagine from a driving point of view, it's actually quite annoying because it would impede your ability to see. But what I find so beautiful about the rain is, I don't know, it adds a certain layer of, I don't know, intensity or emotional intensity to a day. Like, if you're walking around with someone and it starts raining, and you start to have that little bonding thing over, let's try and find some shelter. Oh, this cafe's open here, it's raining, should we go inside? Let's go inside. You go in, you get a coffee, and you just start talking about stuff, and you know, you might have had a conversation you wouldn't have had otherwise if you were just walking around. The thing that's really good about the rain is just that, I don't know, because whenever I walk around in the rain, this is a little overhang sort of area. You will always see crowds of people sticking to the areas with an overhang so they don't get wet. I understand, like, if you don't want your makeup to run, you know, you wouldn't want to be in the rain. That makes perfect sense. But if you're not wearing makeup, I don't really see what you have to lose. Is it maybe you don't want to get wet hair so you get a cold? Is that maybe the issue? Or is it just you generally don't like getting wet? But then we all have showers and baths and stuff, so we're going to get wet anyway. I don't quite know. Maybe if you've just had a wash, you don't really want to walk around smelling like rain. I could understand that, but I don't know. I like just walking around in the rain. I actively go out when it starts raining. I go for a walk when it starts raining and I'll come back dripping wet. It's just so much fun to walk around feeling it on your face. What I don't like is when it's absolutely fucking freezing and it's raining. God, that's terrifying. There's no one in that. What? It just came down on its own. Ghost in the elevator. Yeah, there isn't anyone in it. Okay. So, as I was saying, yeah, I understand all of these reasons why people might not like the rain. Personally, I just do. But what I don't like is when it gets so piercingly cold that you know, the wetness almost freezes onto you. That's probably the best way I can describe it. My ideal weather is mid to late June, just before the heat wave comes, but it's raining. It's raining hard, but you can go out in a t-shirt. That's my favorite type of weather. When it's cloudy as hell out and it's raining like God is like, you know, just pouring a bucket of water over us. And you can just walk around in a t-shirt and just indulge in it. And it's wonderful. It really is nice. There's something about miserable weather that really does it for me. I really like cloudy days from a filming point of view because it gets rid of shadows, and when you're going out you don't really need to do any external lighting on people, and shots generally look better and more professional and more high-end because there's no shadows, there's no harshness. It gets rid of the amateurish kind of look. If you see a lot of student films and they're shot on really bright sunny days, and you compare them to student films that were filmed on cloudy days, you'll find the cloudy day student films tend to look a little bit better. And that's because the sky basically and the clouds act as a giant softbox for the big light in the sky, which is the sun. So, you know, it's really satisfying from a filmmaking point of view. But I actively just kind of like a slightly cloudy day anyway, because it means I don't have to wear sunglasses around, and like I like wearing sunglasses from time to time. I don't like having to wear them day in and day out every single day for like 3 months. I do like hot weather and like, you know, all that sort of stuff, but when it starts to get into a heat wave, because the adage that my mum passed down onto me is basically, you can only take so many layers off, but you can put on as many layers as you like. So it would be better for it to be really cold than for it to be really hot, because you can't take your skin off, can you? And you can't really walk around naked either. So you're stuck at a certain layer where you can't take anything else off, and you're just kind of screwed. You know, I remember it was a heat wave a few years ago, and I went to Lidl, and I didn't have a shirt on because it was that hot. I just walked around without a shirt on, and I went in, and the security guard came up to me and he sort of said, "Listen, sorry man, but can you not come in shirtless?" And I was like, "But it's so hot out." I was like, I know, but come on, man. And I was like, okay, I can understand if maybe there's a dress code kind of thing. And I thought, well, if I was a woman, I wouldn't be able to get away with that whatsoever. So that's another issue as well. And I just sort of thought, oh, great. So next time I went, it was still a heat wave, and I had to put a t-shirt on, and I was sweating like a pig. I really don't like that sort of heat wavy, summery sort of thing. I don't like going to like Southern Europe in summer. It really, really fucks me up. Yeah, that was generally the point of this video, is that I wanted to get across that what counts as nice weather can vary from person to person. And for me, nice weather is what a lot of people seem to think of as kind of crap weather. But at the same time, I don't think I'm alone. There's a big subreddit dedicated to the rain and people who love the rain. There's so many people who love the rain. I think the main thing is like, you know, you sit with a coffee or hot chocolate with a book beside the window, you know, at your little like Victorian era sort of desk, and you're kind of like this. And it's rain coming down on the other side of the window, and you're kind of just looking out, having a bit of a peek at your book, and you're drinking your hot chocolate or your tea or your coffee or whatever. And that's really nice, you know. It's nice to get in from work in the middle of December or January and get a nice bowl of soup, you know, even if it's just a can of like tomato pine soup. It's just nice to, you know, have that little warmth sort of thing in the summer, because in the summer you can't quite do that. A salad doesn't work quite the same way that a bowl of soup does in the winter. It doesn't quite do it. It's nice, it's really nice, obviously, but it's not quite the same. And obviously it's not the same, but I mean, it's not, you know, quite that level of, you know, great and satisfying. So yeah, that's basically all I had to say with this video. Just, I like the rain. If you also like the rain, leave a comment. If you don't like the rain, leave a comment and tell me why you don't like the rain. I've tried to empathize with the people who don't like the rain, and I've been struggling as of so far. So yeah, if you don't like the rain, please let me know why. If there's some weird type of weather you like that, you know, other people sort of look at you a bit weird about, let us know and tell us why. And yeah, just let's talk about weather for a little bit, because, you know, we're British, is what we do. And if you're not from Britain, you're British for the sake of this comment section. You've passed the citizenship test in the Johnny Mozzer Club. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of the day and take care. Bye-bye. I'll just give you an idea because I mentioned the jacket earlier. So I'll show you why I took it off. Where's the other end? There it is. Yeah. Do you see why I didn't put it on? It's the exact same shade of brown. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I don't know why I said it like that. Like I had a yokel inflection.